Dear viewers, today I'm going to show you how to cut a breast cut in an easy way. First of all, you try to get your length of the blouse. The length of the blouse I'm going to make use of is 24. Then the half length is 16. The half length is 16. These two things that I put together now, let me just try to do small mathematics here in order for you to get your fillet length. You have to minus the full length from the half length. It's that is 24 minus 16. It gives us 8 as our what? Fillet length. So the next thing is your bust measurements. The bust I'm making use of is 36. Then the shape, which is, some people call it waist. Let me just put it this way, slash waist is 29, while the shoulder, which is the back, is 14. Then end to end, which is the nipple to nipple, is 7. Then from here now, you are good to go in cutting what your breast cuts. Making use of satin fabric. So the first thing that I need to do, I will make sure that I will keep the edge straight. Then the next thing, so the zipper, I'm cutting the back now, which is the back, which is the back of the blouse, right? So this is how I used to get my breast cut out. The first thing I need to do, I'll input the zipper allowance, which is 2 inches. That 2 inches now, it affects the this is 2 inches. Then the next thing, I'll take the shoulder measurement. So the shoulder was 14. 14 divided by 2 is 7, plus half inches for the joining of the shoulder. I have 7 that I have. The next thing now, I always leave half inches for up here. Then I'll input what my under bust measurement. My under bust measurement is 14, while my half length is 16. Then I always add like half inches to it for the joining of the down part. Then how do you get your nipple point, which is the bust point? The bust point of 14 now, the bust point of 14 is between 11 or 10.5. So whichever, the bust point of this 14 is within this range. So the next thing, I'll rule it out. So how will you get your upper bust now? Because it helps you in getting the bust measurement accurate. This is where the bust, which is the bust begin, and this is the nipple point now. How will you get the upper bust now? All what you need to do, you take the measurement, which is the distance from your under bust to this bust point. I'm having 3.5, then I'll input the same 3.5 up here. It give me my upper bust. So the next thing, I'll take my armhole measurements. The armhole measurement of this crossing is what? 8. This for the armhole now. So let me label it for better understand. Here is what? The HL, which is the half length. Here is my what? UNBT, which is my under bust measurement. Here is B bust what point. Here is my bust point. Then here is my what? My upper bust. Then here is my what? Armhole. Here is my half length. Here is my under bust, and here is my bust point, and here is my what? Upper bust. I told you how to get this upper bust. When you get the bust point, or bust point of 14 now, I told you that what? It fall between what? 10.5 to 11. Upper bust of what? And bust point of what? 14. But bust point of what? 13 now. It's between what? 10 or 9.5. So that's how you calculate the bust point. So for 15 now, the bust point is what? I leave it 10.5. So the next thing now, here is my what? The shoulder line. And I told you the shoulder earlier on is what? 7,014. Then divided by 2, we have 7. Then you take the same measurement here. Then you'll be having this. Then the next thing, you draw a neck line of your choice. The neckline, you need the wideness and what? The deepness of the neck. Here is the wideness, then here is the deepness. And for this client now, it's something a little bit deep. So I'm going to leave it 4.5 by 9, because she wants something very, very deep, and it's V. So if you have a curve ruler, you can make use of your curve ruler to get the V out, or you make use of your freehand curve. But in this case, I'm going to make use of what? The freehand curve. I'm going to make use of the freehand. Then I told you that for the shoulder, because nobody's shoulder is straight, you have to what? Take like ½ inches from the shoulder to give it a kind of a little bit slanting on the shoulder. Then the next thing, you can make use of this your armhole to get, you make use of your armhole curve to get your armhole being curved. Then the next thing, you input the bust measurement. I'm working with bust 36, and 36 divide by 4, it gives me 9. And sometimes the easiest way to do this calculation sometimes is for you to just check your measurement tape. This is 36 for the bust measurement. You just divide it by 4, because sometimes you may not have calculator with you. You just divide it by 4, it gives you what? The 9. Look at it here, it gives you the 9. So that's how I do it sometimes. Then the shape, which is the waist, is 29. Look at the 29 here. This is 29 divided by 4. You just input your tape. Then you have what? You have your 7.5. (29 divided by 4). You have 7.2. So this is 7.2 here. This is 7.2. But being as I'm going to add a dot to it, then I'll add 1 inch for the dot intake here. then I'll be having something like this. Then you input your 2 inches allowance. Then you have something like this. This how to get your your back half length cut. So now I'm going to cut it out. Then sometime you can as well remove and eliminate the zip purging on your clothes. Eliminate the zip purging. How to eliminate zip purging? You just that 2 inches that you have here, you just divide it by 2. Divide it by 2, then you just roll it out. You can eliminate the zip purging through this way. You can as well eliminate it through here. You come up from the half length like this by 1 inches, then you connect it to to shape like this. Whichever way you can eliminate it, either this way from the zip side, or you eliminate it from the zip purging from this side. So but for this now, I'm going to eliminate it from this down part here. So I told you I'm going to use this half length now to get the breast cut. This is the easiest way. What I need to do, without necessarily drawing chalk plenty, I'll trace this particular measurement out. I'll trace the measurement out like this. Then all those lines is necessary. That is the reason why I need those lines to be taken. This line is important. You have to just trace it out like this. As you can see now, from the as you can see now, this is just a normal basic body. This is a normal basic body. What is going to help us now to just achieve that? I've already drawn those lines at the back, so I just trace the line out. Here's the line now. These are the line now. That is, here is what the here is the under bust. Here is my bust point, which is BP. Then here is my upper bust. Here's my upper bust now. Then here's what my half length. My half length. So the next thing now, I'll come to this bust point bust point now. That is where I'll input my nipple measurement. And I'm working with bust 36, right? So for bust 36 now, the nipple measurement of bust 36, I'll leave it what? 8. Why did I leave it 8? Ideally, so the nipple point is 7.5. So I'll leave it 8. By the time I join it, it will become what? 7.5. That is, I'll add half inches to what? To the nipple point measurement. 1 inch to the nipple point measurement. Being as I fold it, I fold it and put the fabric on fold. So for bust 36 now, I'm going to use 4 inches for it. Then that is for the bust point. On the bust point, that's why I will put the nipple measurement, which is the end to end. End to end. Then under the half length and then the under bust now, here was 4, right? Here will become 3.5. Here will become 3.5. Then same here, 3.5. And I'm going to do this straight breast cut. So from here now, I'll be having something like this. Then I will input what I'll take the neck measurement now. The neck measurement I was having here, let me use the back to get the neck measurement out. Here is the back. I've already get the neck wideness. Then the deepness of the neck now, I'll leave it 5.5 or 6. Then it's a round neck. Look at the neck here. Then I'll just divide this shoulder now. You know, since it's a straight breast cut, I'll divide this shoulder divided by 2. Now, whatever I have, that's where this line here will take its direction. So I've already get the center part of the breast cut now. The next thing now is the side, and for statistics now, this is how I get it out. 2 inches here. That 2 inches now, I'll take it all round. 2 inches now, I'll take it all round this way. 2 inches affect everywhere. So the next thing now is for me to connect. I will come down here by 1 inches, then go up by 1 inches, in order for me to curve the bust, get the breast cut out. Look at it here. Then I'll connect it back to the upper bust this way. So sometimes when you join these breast cuts, you discover that the breast cuts, the center and the side part always longer than that of the center. You always add 1 inches to this center part here. This is 1 inches to the center part. Always add 1 inch to the center part here. Then let me remove it out. I've already removed the part line out of it. Then the next thing, I'll make sure that I'll intersect them half inches for the joining, right? And I'll make sure that all this line intersect each other. All those lines intersect each other like this. I said you make sure that you intersect it half inches. Same thing with this, half inches like this, like this. Then you bring your back now. Make sure that it doesn't intersect each other like this. Then you just trace it out without necessary measure. So the breast cut is ready. So here is the back. Here is one side of the back because I do not have enough fabric to cut the both parts. But for the front part of it, excuse me. These straight breast cuts. Is it?